I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I started to be called the Big Game Hunter when I did recruiting. I'd hunt down leaders in staff organizations, did it for a long time and filled a lot of positions. Now people hire me for no BS job search coaching and career advice globally because I make the process of finding work and succeeding at it much easier. I've had a couple of conversations with AI, asking it about how it can help with job search other than writing resumes or cover letters. And I did it at the beginning at the time where Gemini launched from Google, so early February 2024. And I've had another conversation with Claude 2 on the same subject. ChatGPT I already know the answer to on the first part of this, which is none of these models have direct access to the internet. So they can't find jobs for you. They can't set up alerts for you or give you alerts about current openings because they're not connected to the internet. Thus, any data about jobs they can provide you with are going to be old. However, what they can do is give you advice on developing a strategy and plan. And in digging deeper about this, Claude, for example, gave me the comments that I would suggest we have a discussion to identify the type of roles, companies, and industries that align with your interests, skills, and goals. In other words, you tell it what your interests are, what your skills are, and goals. And then together, meaning Claude, gives you some target job areas. It can recommend creating a timeline and schedule for your search, which involves setting aside a few hours several days a week for job hunting. This is not complicated. It would advise being systematic. In other words, create a list of target companies and roles to apply to and track application due dates and statuses in a spreadsheet. Set goals for how many applications to submit each week. Also build in time for networking. It may suggest reaching out to 2 to 3 contacts per week via email, LinkedIn, or informational interviews. It can also provide tips on organizing your job search materials like resumes, cover letters, online profiles, and portfolios so they're up to date for applying. Keeping all of this in order helps you stay efficient, Claude reminds us. Finally, I would encourage regular reviewing and evaluating your strategy and progress. We can adjust your focus over time based on results. Let me know if you'd find this general approach to developing a structured job search plan helpful. Personally, this is ordinary information, but this was where AI starts in its being able to help, and probably as far as most of you would dig. I'll have more shortly about ways that you could go in more deeply, but for now, AI is not going to be a be-all or end-all for most of you with your job search. As a matter of fact, a good coach would go a lot better because, frankly, we know a lot more that's relevant for you. And I know that sounds weird to say that people know more than generative AI, but that's been my experience all along. Every time I'm looking into examples of generative AI and how it can help in a job search, I'm pretty well disappointed. So I hope you find this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. My website is jobsearch.community. There I have great information available to help you land your next role. And in addition, what you can do is you can sign up as an insider and get all my video courses, books, and guides, plus the ability to message me with your questions. Or as an Insider Plus member, you get all of that, plus 2 Zoom calls a month with me. Or as an Insider Premium member, what we do is coaching, one-on-one or group coaching, designed to help you with personal attention from me. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.